The violence in Gaza and the war in Ukraine have brought the year to a tumultuous, bloody end and have tested President Joe Biden's foreign policy claims.
American leadership is what holds the world together. American alliances are what keep us, America, safe. American values are what make us a partner that other nations want to work with.
Biden has so far supported Ukraine, leading a coalition to sustain Kyiv's almost two-year fight against Moscow's invasion. But further U.S. funding has been blocked by Republicans seeking a tougher U.S. border policy. On China, Biden has managed intense rivalry without veering into conflict, pushing Beijing, especially in high-tech competition and security, by bolstering alliances in Europe and the Indo-Pacific.
We've got 4 more bases in the Philippines that we can use. We have helped bring Japan and South Korea together. We hope that we can maintain that. NATO now has a mission in the Indo-Pacific. It's taking shape, but it's clearly there. Through AUKUS, through the Quad, through Japan's commitment to increasing its military budget, we've done extraordinarily well.
American leadership has been demonstrated across many regions, National Security Council's John Kirby told VOA.
I would expect to see in this last year of this term, us putting our foot down on the accelerator and pushing all these changes even farther forward.
But U.S. support for its closest Middle East ally is now under scrutiny since Hamas broke through Israeli blockade and launched deadly attacks in October. Israel's retaliatory strikes against the U.S.-designated terror group have caused massive civilian casualties in the Gaza Strip, triggering outrage in the Arab world and threatening the region's stability, especially if Iran proxies such as Hezbollah join the fight. Gaza has further scrambled Washington's goal to reduce focus on the Middle East and pivot to Asia. In addition to the North Korean and Iranian nuclear threats, the war in Gaza is another foreign policy burden as Biden gears up for his re-election bid in 2024.
The public are frankly tired of an activist foreign policy. And so I think what we're seeing is that while, the U.S. is sustaining support for all these different things for the moment, that's just going to become harder and harder going forward, and policymakers are going to have to start making choices in the next year or two.
While votes aren't typically decided based on foreign policy, Biden's support for Ukraine and Israel and the threat of being dragged into another war in Europe or the Middle East is making many Americans anxious.
Yeah! Our life was so much better with Trump!
Especially as his likely rival, Republican frontrunner former President Donald Trump, is claiming that his isolationist America First foreign policy kept the country safe and prosperous while he was in office. Patsy Widakuswara, VOA News.